These instructions are designed for use by trained professional only. Untrained persons should never attempt to diagnose, modify, or repair home heating equipment. Please reference the danger and warning statements on the LP gas conversion instructions before proceeding with the LP conversion process. To perform this operation, you will need the following: an LP conversion kit, a 10mm wrench or socket set, 2 adjustable wrenches, T25 and T30 Torx wrenches, a Phillips head screwdriver and a flathead screwdriver, and a combustion analyzer to complete the process. Included in the LP conversion kit are the following: an LP venturi, installation hardware, a blower O-ring, a gas valve coupling, a rating plate label, a service label, and printed LP conversion kit instructions. For demonstration purposes, the K2 Combi door has been removed for this instructional video. In order to complete the LP conversion process, you will need the LP conversion kit instructions, as well as a copy of the K2 Combi's installation and operations manual. If the manual is not available with the boiler, you can view the manual online at www.usboiler.net. Before starting this operation, disconnect the power supply to the boiler, as well as the gas supply. First, disconnect the igniter, ground wire, and flame sensor. Then disconnect the wiring harness on the gas valve. Disconnect the 3 wiring harnesses on the top side of the control box. Then disconnect the tube to the air-proofing switch. Inside the control box, disconnect the display harness, the connection at the printed circuit board, and the power supply connection. If applicable, remove the intake attenuator. Next, remove the junction box cover by removing 1 Phillips head screw. After removing the cover, disconnect the incoming line voltage wiring connections in the junction box. This includes loosening the green ground screw in order to disconnect the ground wire. Next, remove the control box from the boiler. This is done by removing the 3 Phillips head screws from the control box assembly. Then pull the control box out of the boiler chassis. If the gas piping is already installed, a 1/2-inch union may be installed directly under the boiler. If this is the case, secure the top half of the union with an adjustable wrench, and loosen the bottom half of the union with a second adjustable wrench. If no union is present at this location, break the gas line at the closest available point and add a 1/2-inch union during the reinstallation process. Remove the 2 bolts and nuts holding the gas line sealing plate to the bottom of the boiler chassis. Next, remove the 4 10mm nuts that attach the coal burner door to the heat exchanger. Carefully slide the coal burner door off the heat exchanger studs. Disconnect the 2 electrical Molex connectors on the back of the blower. Once this is complete, the entire assembly can be lifted out of the boiler chassis. On a clean flat surface, remove the 2 Torx screws connecting the gas valve to the venturi assembly. Next, remove the 3 Torx screws connecting the original natural gas venturi assembly to the boiler and replace it with the new LP venturi from the conversion kit. Be sure that the O-ring between the blower and the venturi assembly is in place and the arrow on the venturi is pointing upward. Secure the new venturi assembly back to the blower. Verify that the coupling between the venturi assembly and the gas valve is in place. Then reattach the screws on the gas valve. Reconnect the coal burner door to the heat exchanger, making sure to reconnect the 2 electrical Molex connectors on the back of the blower and tighten the 4 10mm nuts that attach the coal burner door to the heat exchanger. Next, reconnect the gas line sealing plate and the gas line itself. Reconnect the line voltage wiring connections in the junction box and reconnect the junction box cover. Reconnect the control box assembly, all control box connections, the air-proofing switch tube, all electrical connections, the igniter, ground wire and flame sensor, and if applicable, the intake attenuator. Turn the gas supply to the boiler back on and check for leaks. This is a critical step which must be performed before reconnecting the boiler to the power supply. Before attempting to start the boiler, turn the throttle screw clockwise until it stops in the fully closed position. This should be several turns. Turn the throttle screw counterclockwise with the exact number of turns shown in the LP conversion kit instructions. The number of turns will depend on the boiler size. Follow the steps in the installation and operations manual for starting the boiler, and then perform a combustion test to ensure correct boiler operation. The test must be performed in high and low fire. This instructional video has been provided by US Boiler Company as an educational reference for our installing contractors and boiler service professionals. Be on the lookout for additional instructional videos in this series. Thanks for watching.